Esther chapter 6. That night the king couldn't sleep. He ordered the record book, the day-by-day journals of events, to be brought and read to him. They came across the story about the time that Mordecai had exposed the plot of Bigthana and Teresh, the two royal eunuchs who guarded the entrance and who had conspired to assassinate King Xerxes. The king asked, "What great honour was given to Mordecai for this?" "Nothing," replied the king's servants who were in attendance. "Nothing has been done for him." The king said, "Is there anybody out in the court?" Now, Haman had just come into the outer court of the king's palace to talk to the king about hanging Mordecai on the gallows he had built for him. The king's servant said, "Haman is out there, waiting in the court." "Bring him in," said the king. When Haman entered, the king said, "What would be appropriate for the man the king especially wants to honour?" Haman thought to himself, he must be talking about honouring me. Who else? So he answered the king, "For the man the king delights to honour, do this. Bring a royal robe that the king has worn, and a horse that the king has ridden, one with a royal crown on its head. Then give the robe and the horse to the one that the king's most noble princes. Have him robe the man whom the king especially wants to honour. Have the prince lead him on horseback throughout the city square, proclaiming before him, 'This is what is done for the man who the king especially wants to honour.' Go and do it," the king said to Haman. "Don't waste another minute. Take the robe and horse and do what you have proposed to Mordecai the Jew who sits at the king's gate. Don't leave out a single detail of your plan." So Haman took the robe and horse. He robed Mordecai and led him through the city square, proclaiming before him, "This is what is done for the man who the king especially wants to honour." Then Mordecai returned to the king's gate, but Haman fled to his house, thoroughly mortified, hiding his face. When Haman had finished telling his wife, Zeresh, and all his friends everything that had happened to him, his knowledgeable friends who were there and his wife Zeresh said, "If this Mordecai is in fact a Jew, your bad luck has only just begun. You don't stand a chance against him. You're as good as ruined." While they were still talking, the king's eunuchs arrived and hurried Haman off to the dinner that Esther had prepared.